that said for Twitch. But it's supposed to use this screen thing. Yeah, see?
Oh, we are live.
We might be on both, but that wasn't my intention.
That's fine.
Well, hello?
Hello.
Good morning?
Spout, can you not push? Because you're going to push yourself off of my lap.
You?
No, she's just going to...
So, we should go share this, but let me see. Hello, friends. Hopefully you can hear us. I tried to test everything. I just moved everything. And so hopefully it all works like it's supposed to. If not, let us know and we will fix it. Give us just a second and we will get with you. We're just trying to share this around. Eric Oakley.
Uh-huh.
That's you. And Discord. Yeah. Okay. Man, it's been a while since we've streamed from home, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And people are going to get too much Eric Oakley because now there's the podcast too that they can jump in on. Hi, good morning. Audio's good. Awesome to hear, Dale. Thank you so much. Just in time for lunch. I know. It's a little late, but we also wanted to make sure that we were streaming a little bit later in the day so that our California and Oregon and Washington people can jump in on morning coffee as well. But yeah, so I just moved everything. As you can see, you have a different view. And I got a new desk. So the new desk is pushed up against the window, better lighting, more plant activity, so that's kind of nice. And then it's a standing desk, so I'm just really excited for all that and what that looks like. But yeah, just got it set up. Hello, Mr. Oakley. Would you like to join us?
Mm-hmm. I'm just waking up. What? Am I just get... You can't see her. I was about to say, did I just get disowned?
Just so you know, there's a cat in my lap.
She was on my lap, so...
But she loves me more. Alright, so...
Why did she go on to explore? She likes this new desk. She's eyeing it up.
Did we skip a week? Did we do morning coffee last week? Or were we not able to? We didn't, I don't think. We were traveling. We were in Atlanta. We were doing all that stuff.
We did a pop-up.
We did a live round with Gabe. That's what it was. Gabe. So we did a little bit of live last week, but hopefully we are back on track with morning coffees on Tuesdays. We have a couple things that are coming up and during the off season. But even when we're in the Dominican Republic, we might even be able to do it there, which would be a really fun little update from another country. So we'll see.
Yeah,
but
try and see if we have internet while we're there.
Yeah, hopefully. So in regards then to today, because we usually do a little wrap up of the last tournament that Eric played.
Did you not?
I shared it. No, I didn't tag everyone.
Give them the notification.
Alright, I guess it is your Discord, isn't it? Yeah, so what do you want to talk about? Do you want to talk about
just
the end of the season?
Let's get this out of the way. And Missy Cannon, Nathan Queen, holy cow. So cool to see. Touch on Nathan as a person that I've played quite a few rounds with and have, grown to love him, his personality, and the things he brings to the table. It's a very cool when somebody who does work hard and gets the benefit. I feel like this is a win for most of us who are the people who are grinding, that are in the anywhere from 16th to 50th in the Pro Tour points. We all know that this is in us, and Nathan proved that it can be done. It was it was very cool, and yeah, it's a positive for all of disc golf. And then Missy Gannon is
one of our favorite humans on the whole planet.
Yeah, her and Tom, Pippi, and Oreo, they are some of the most deserving people of something like this, and to see Missy's hard work kind of all come together, and the way
she has not been playing very long.
The way she played that final round looked like that it just was so natural for her, and it was thoroughly impressive and very fun to watch. And yeah, it's life-changing. These kinds of things, like we saw how great it was for Haley King last year, Kevin Jones as well, to see this kind of thing happen for Nathan and Missy is just so cool. So that was awesome. And I haven't been the biggest fan of the format, but the more that I see it and the more that we get this kind of finish, why not? Why not be a fan of this format? Why not be completely in line with what this brings to the table? Because it does build a lot. And hopefully they can expand on it and it can get better going forward, but we will see. So I feel like that's talking about the disc golf that happened recently. I can't really think of much else that has happened disc golf wise.
Yeah, it's interesting to end the season, and for us, the season's been over since the end of USDGC, and I know we didn't really talk about that yet, but I think that this off season is gonna be and feel quite a bit different than others.
Yeah.
And every off season we tend to do something big and dramatic, and the last 3 years we've purchased something gigantic. So we bought the RV 3 years ago. We bought house number 1 the year before this year, and then this last off season we bought the house we're in now. So I am very much looking forward to having kind of a little more chill off season. And obviously I've been home a lot, so what is an off season for me? It's just when Eric's here at home with me. So we just took our first big step in updating our house.
Yeah.
We had a contractor come over. This is what I wanted to do this since we bought the house in February. It was one of the first things we talked about, to get a updated bath and shower in our bigger bathroom. So literally he came over and measured our tub, and it was 12 inches deep.
So small.
It's the littlest little tub ever, and he was super surprised. So we're big tub people. We do Epsom salt soaks all the time because Eric's an athlete and I'm in the garden all day. We get sore all the time. So it's something that has become part of our routine. So we're going to spend the money to help update our house and put a little more value into it, while also giving us something really cool for ourselves to enjoy. So that's kind of a big first step. We've done some other things. I mean, I did the doors and stuff like that, but this is an actual remodel. So
that was pretty nuts.
It's not a full remodel. We still have to find somebody to do flooring, but either way, very excited.
Very.
It's a little nerve-wracking to spend money, more than a couple $100. So there is that, but we're doing it. This house is awesome. We really, really like it. So putting some money back into it is totally okay.
And it, in things like this, what we've learned in our house buying and from HGTV is that the two places that increase value in your home are the kitchen and the bathroom. So having a nice bathroom with an updated tub that's just better is going, even if we decide to move out, it's going to be positive. So we are very fortunate to have that kind of stuff. And it's not only an investment in us, but it's an investment into the future of this home. And I think that's important to remember. God, it's so weird to adult this hard, but yeah, you want to touch
the
about?
shed's not going so
yeah,
well,
I was
if
gonna
I'm
say.
being honest. It's something I am desperately avoiding since I don't know if y'all follow me on Instagram or Facebook, but I had a bit of a morning 2 days ago, and I've been kind of struggling since I got home. It's just been really overwhelming, and I knew that was going to happen, which is kind of part of why we stayed out a little bit longer, and I just knew there was a lot of responsibilities here waiting for me, and I also know my tendencies to just, like, balls to the wall, like, try to get everything done as fast as possible. So basically what's going on with the shed, it's, like, lower on my list just because it stresses me out a lot, is we had this bug called a, powder post beetle. There we go. So it's kind of like carpenter ants almost. They just like dig into your wood and they push wood out, and they will destroy everything. And so we got it treated from like a pest people like 3 months ago, but then while I was gone, Steph went in there. This is about a month ago, and she saw piles of powder again, so they came out and treated it again. Now it's gross in there. There's like this crystal spray all over the place, so I had to like clean it again, which sucks. I haven't even done anything in there yet, and it's filthy. Mm-hmm. And then also there's a bunch of dead bugs because it killed them. Hopefully it worked this time. But then on top of that, it's Florida, and it's humid AF here, especially while I was gone.
Yeah.
And we haven't ever dealt with that, so Dan Hambley, thank you. We actually didn't even start with a cheers, did we?
Thank you, Dan.
Thank you, Dan. So, it was humid here. 2 crazy things happened.
Yeah, oh my god, I was gonna say, talking about humidity.
Okay, so one, there's mold in the shed. Steph kind of helped treat that while I was gone, but I think one spot, that's totally my fault. I like spilled the air conditioner water while I was trying to move it, and then I didn't dry it out immediately. So that's my bad. So that's something we gotta fix. And then my car, you guys, super weird, but we went to move my car because we have some guests in town, and it was dead. Not super surprising. Wouldn't even open the doors.
The unlocks wouldn't even
not
open
even
the door.
like the key part. Anyways, so we got the car started with like a jumper thing.
No, the key worked, but it was like sticky.
Oh, it was. You're right.
Yeah.
So we jumped the car, but we opened the door, and I'm like, Eric, don't go in there. There's mold on my seats. And my mom and I, like, top to bottom scrubbed my car before we left. We just super cleaned it. So there was nothing in there. Nothing watery, no food, nothing. It was clean. But I think just with the humidity, it gets in through the vents, and then it sat in there and never got out, and it rained a ton while we were gone, so that is another thing that just got added to my list yesterday, but I might try to find someone to clean it professionally just so I feel good about it, and it's
pretty
less on my list.
Crazy.
Just like, that was nuts. So, a couple mold issues. The house is great. We had the AC on the whole time we were gone. I
think that's all that needs to happen is that Steph should just...
the AC was on in there,
mm-hmm.
but then it created like a condensation issue because it's not fully insulated.
Well, yeah, that one's different. I was saying for the car, I think Steph just needed to like take the car for a spin and get the air circulating in the vehicle.
I think there's probably some stuff that I can put in the car to absorb moisture while we're gone. It probably also would help to put it fully under the carport so that water is not falling on the car.
Yeah. Well, we gotta get.
Anyways, we're learning how to be Floridians.
Garden stuff in that corner.
Oh yeah, that's gonna go in the shed once the shed is less of a disaster. So I did invest in a dehumidifier for the shed, and I also, big brain, I bought one that has like a tube in the back, so it drains itself continuously, so I can run it constantly while I'm gone. That's and it drains out into a rain barrel that I can use to water the garden. So
Gotcha brought up a good point. Maybe if we got just a car cover, like one of those tarps.
I wonder if that would help. well, it would either help or make it worse, honestly.
Yeah, I think once it gets cleaned, it's not worth. It's definitely worth because again, like you said, moisture wouldn't be getting in because it's being completely covered by the tarp.
But because it's Florida, the vents go into. It's not a sealed device, is my
Of course,
point.
but
So
yeah, but I think again, like I think part of what you said was because it was rain was getting onto the car, is a big problem. Either way, crazy, and hopefully. I mean, I don't know if you're going to come out for that long of a stretch again. You might do smaller stints, but who knows?
I don't know. I had a great time, but now we know. And like I said, we're learning a lot. I also learned a lot about what I actually need maintained in the garden while I'm gone because I didn't give very good direction. A lot of stuff died, and that probably could have been avoided. I had a pepper plant that I've had for 2 years that died.
Damp rid.
And a couple things broke, which caused some problems. And so I have a new list of things that now I understand. And as this becomes more of an actual business, I will have, more money to put into having the garden watched and stuff, which reminds me I have to pay staff still. But anyways, long story. But there were definitely a couple disaster-y things when we got home. But
nothing. But it's
it's okay.
Normal.
We're rolling with it.
Crazy things that just happen that you're never expecting to deal with. And low-key, Tina shows up as she gets back home after being gone for a month, and our yard in the neighborhood was given Yard of the Month because we were the only yard that is way more organic and more natural looking, where other yards of the month are your typical green cut, nice grass. Yards.
We don't have plants. Any grass. It's all weeds.
Birdie Fuel, what up?
Cheers to Birdie Fuel, y'all. Good morning.
We got, this is s'mores,
this is s'mores this morning, yep. Ring of
Fire,
yep.
Ring of Campfire?
Yeah, and then, so our guest is, Paige and Alyssa are here. They're off running errands right now, but, they drank the Rec Life decaf coffee this morning. They're doing decaf. So, yeah, I'll have to ask them what they think of it, because I actually have not had the decaf, because... Give me that caffeine. So for the off season,
Jacob Curtis, miss you too, man.
Should we kind of talk about our plans a little bit? I know we've touched on it a little, but there's a little more structure we want to bring back into our live stuff. And Eric is working on figuring out a schedule for a while that doesn't also take away from our whole relationship. So we're working on that.
What do you mean?
Your streaming schedule.
Oh, that was... Yeah, we were thinking about finding an additional day that I could always stream, but also carry that over into the season as a check-in. We'll do morning coffees, but to check in with the Twitch crowd, because some of you guys...
We miss it, honestly. We miss it a lot.
And some of you guys and guys and gals who are in the chat can't always make the times I stream and vice versa. So if you're wanting to get a check-in with me, then it works out in a way that allows for that opportunity to open up. Now, I do think that as of right now, I think the best option is to just randomly pop in and do some streams, because my Monday nights are filled with Disc Golf Answer Man, my Tuesday mornings are filled with Morning Coffee, and then my Tuesday and Thursdays are filled with Twitch streaming. So it's there aren't a lot of days that make sense. Sunday evenings could work essentially as a way to check in after the tournament.
Yeah, we're just trying not to make sure that we can still be spontaneous and live our life in a way that that we kind of set it up to be. Yeah. So just not filling the time because you can. That's something that I'm really struggling with right now. And then as a relationship, we just want to make sure that we still have those cool, fun things that are really important to me.
Zug.
Anytime I want to be able to be Eric, do you want to go on a date to Jellyfish tonight? So
That's mega Heiser.
That's really important to me, and I'm not saying you guys aren't really important to me, but I think y'all understand what I'm saying. That relationship,
it is
work-life balance thing.
Yeah, and I absolutely want that as well. I think that's a really important factor to keep in mind in a relationship, is that we want to be able to make these things happen. We want to compromise for each other in the ways for the other person. I kind of know in the morning that I'm good.
So
I'm
focused.
gonna go and not pull things away from Tina.
Do you see my mouse anywhere?
No, it's right there, but it's just not working.
Oh, message retracted.
Oh, Wilson, you could have totally posted that.
Sorry, I was trying to get to the accept button. It just...
We are kicking ass.
We're all kicking ass. Apparently our stream doesn't know we allow swearing.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just really important to be able to have that open communication. I'm very fortunate to have somebody who is open and always...
I'm not.
Always willing to work with me and is opening up those avenues for me to
talk about what's not working or if
and
you just did whatever and I never said anything about it, like we'd have issues and
we
it's just the best way to do things.
A Hershey emote on
I don't think we do. Buddha does. Buddha has a Hershey emote.
We'll probably look to add one. I think we might have an open one on Twitch. I'd have to check. We might have an open one. And we'll look into it. But things are good. Plan on seeing us Twitch streaming.
Yeah, we're going to try to do some like co-op stuff too, for sure.
And again, please, if you haven't already, I already posted it in. Is that the... I don't know if this is it. Yeah, whatever. Double check that. Dale! Thank you!
Thank you so much.
Little toddler whale.
A new member.
Hopefully you're not in your terrible twos.
Most of you probably know how to support what we're doing, but one thing is what Dale just did. You can become a member on YouTube for... No,
that's not... Don't go to that link. Why is...
what are you trying to post?
Oh, I posted it somewhere else. Retracting. Removing.
What are you trying to post?
I want to post the... to keep supporting good things is go to...
Oh, Disc Golf Answer Man?
Yes.
Yeah, we can talk about that. Let me finish my spiel here, but... so if you
love
what we're doing, and I understand if you're new here and this is the first morning coffee you've ever been to, like, keep your money. Wait until you love us, right? But anyways, Dale just became a member, so you can do that on YouTube. You can do that on patreon.com/whalepants, or join the Twitch. And even if you're not into video games, we usually have a really fun time on Twitch. And this group is the most incredible group of people.
It really is.
Make sure you join us on the Discord as well, but I feel like most of the names in here are in there. So yeah, those are kind of like the ways you can connect with us and support what we're doing. I also am hoping to start a YouTube channel for my garden stuff.
That's Discord link down there for you guys.
That will happen by the end of the year for sure.
Yeah, I think there's
Justin, yeah, we haven't seen your name for a while.
There's a lot of really, really cool things that we're going to be trying. Wes Warren!
Wes!
Every time.
I know.
Give me some love.
And it's 22, like it's 2 weeks worth, because he always does it every time. Wes, thank you so much.
You're the man.
Always.
Making sure we cheers.
I guess you can
so
do
much
that
love.
too. If you didn't know, anytime anyone donates, we cheers our coffee or our water or whatever, and hopefully y'all are cheersing with us. That's the whole point, right? But we really appreciate it, and even without the funds, we really just think that, like, I don't know, y'all make us connect to the real people that we don't often get a chance to interact with, and having that back kind of helps us stay grounded and remind you like what's really important, which is you guys. That's why we do what we do.
We went on a stretch where not being able to see people was kind of the norm with COVID, and it was awful. But now this is our way, and we can interact like, oh, we only go to the Pacific Northwest once a year, but this way we can interact with our California people, our people from all over the country every single week, and we can keep those relationships going, and it really helps us, kind of, like I said, Tina mentioned staying grounded, and I think it's a really important thing. It's not easy, and these are the things that I think help me stay sane and enjoy disc golf even more. And I think that's another part of where all of this comes to, is that I get really excited when somebody says, I was like, oh yeah, I'm so-and-so from the Discord or from Twitch or from Morning Coffee, that I know that this person is truly invested in the whole Whale Pants team.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's a very cool thing to meet that and really embrace that, because it is truly an awesome thing.
I like also throughout the last 2 years, since I think we're almost at 2 years of streaming. It didn't start. It's a year and a half. But still, like, year and a half is a long time. Yeah. And in that time,
that's just over a year.
How many people we've met in person that we like know their Twitch name, or we know their name from the Discord or the pod. Like, we keep meeting people from this community in real life, and it's just, you just have like that instant connection where you know you have so much in common, and you just like already feel like you know the person. It's just been really enjoyable, and JCap is coming 2 weeks from now, or the week after next, and so they're gonna come to Pensacola. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna play some disc golf. So it's just kind of like
Dust wants to play Foley. I know he's talking about that. Oh, Justin Choi, I want that so bad. I need to get back to Stelly at some point.
Anyway, I was just saying we love it. So thank y'all for being here and supporting what we do, so that we can support you guys and do giveaways and announce special early release stuff and all that jazz. We really
expect to see random pop-up Twitch streams. So if you're part of the Discord, I'll definitely post there. I might post on Facebook as well, where I will do some more just chatting, gold farming, or other streams. I'm definitely going to be looking to do some more Rocket League stuff, which has been super fun. We popped in late last Thursday, and gosh, that was so much fun. Anytime I can jump in after WoW is done, which we are moving to a different schedule in WoW, as we're not going for one night clears for the next couple weeks, so most evenings I'll be able to play a little bit of WoW with a little bit of Rocket League. I think will be really fun, and that is always going to be, we are going to jump into the Discord. We're going to join the Discord lobby with a bunch of people, and if you happen to play Rocket League, you can come and join us, and we will have tons of shithousery and just really fun times of playing, and you'll get to meet a lot of really amazing people who are part of the pod into the Discord. So please tune into that. It's really fun. But again, we're going to try and spread out our interactions, and we're going to do tons of giveaways. We have a 24-hour stream. We have so many amazing things lined up for you, the people who support us. So
Gotcha, you're funny. So I had a couple ideas for the morning coffee specifically, because I feel like now that we're home, we can be a little more organized, and it'll change once, there's like seasons to our morning coffee. It's like, when we're home, we get to do this, and this, because we're more organized and we're in one place, and it's the same setup every time. And then when we're on the road, it's a whole different ballgame. We can do what we can do, and that's about it. But now that we're home, and I'm surrounded by plants, I thought every week I could introduce one of my plants to you. I thought that could be really fun, and as I have like knowledge about the different plants, I can kind of
so true, Sean.
Share different stuff. So
Tina's got some. Oh god, these are amazing.
I might have gone shopping when I got home, but I'll start with this guy. This will be this week's plant. He doesn't have a name yet, but he is a pitcher plant. He's small still.
Do you know what pitcher? Okay.
But
who can name what Pokemon a pitcher plant is? I guess that's
interesting way to word that, but that's
yep.
Cool. So you see that little thing right there?
It's a little delay.
It's got to adjust. There we go. Yep, that right there. So that's the little pitcher, and it'll get a lot bigger. So it will get like that big. It's like this little tube kind of thing with an opening at the top. So a pitcher plant is a carnivorous plant, and essentially these and Venus flytraps, they mostly grow in the North Carolina, South Carolina area, but they grow in like a bog. And yeah, Victor Bell, totally. They grow in like a bog or just like a super swampy, wet area. And essentially the reason that they are carnivorous is because they've evolved to be, obviously, but they don't get much for nutrients from that water. And so they evolved to be able to get all of their nitrogen and all of their vitamins and whatever. I don't know if plants need vitamins. All of their nutrients from bugs that land inside their mouth or whatever. And most carnivorous plants like literally turn into a stomach.
Victory Bell, yay!
They like inject.
Isn't it like kind of like an almost like an
digestive enzymes?
There
Yeah,
it is,
they inject digestive enzymes into whatever part is the part that's eating the bug. And so then they absorb all those nutrients just like they would like if it was coming up through the roots. And same with pitcher plants and Venus flytraps. Each thing, so either like the mouth on a Venus flytrap or the pitcher, really is only born with X number of digestives. So it might be able to digest 6 bugs in its lifetime, or depending on the size of the bug, it has like a limited ability to do what it's doing. And so it'll eat that bug, and then it'll eat another one, and then another one, and then another one, and that's like all it has for digestive juices.
Great Billy Madison reference, Ryan.
It will just die and fall off. So super interesting, but essentially it's a plant you don't fertilize. You keep it as wet as you can without like making the roots moldy, and they're really cool and interesting. And they thrive in tropical type weather. They might die in the freezes here, but I'm gonna keep it inside, probably putting it in a pot in the corner, so we'll see. Anyway, so that is my plant of the week, I guess. I have so many, so this is a never-ending series.
It's really cool, and it's great that we can do it while we're here because you have so many good plants. And Tina was, I don't know if she mentioned this, was embarrassed the other day when she...
I did not mention that.
She was coming back from running errands with Steph, and, you know, I was ready to come out there and help her, and she's like, I don't want you to see how many plants I got. She was embarrassed by how many plants she got. But again, this is, to me, I look at it as we're feeding a healthy addiction, and that's totally
fine. Is it
fine.
healthy spending that kind of money on plants?
It
though?
is, because giving plants opportunities to produce and grow and everything is good for our environment and good for us. Like you mentioned.
You know how much oxygen we have in this room right now?
I know, it's good. So it's very, very important. Dale, feel free, man. Put that in the tour talk if you got it. I think those would be great. Yeah, Foxwood was really fun, and being able to see some of the coverage was awesome. I missed plenty of putts, but the way I put it was that I had a birdie putt on, even if it was a 60-footer, I had a birdie putt on 53 out of 54 holes that tournament. That is how...
That's not how many birdies you got.
That's not how many birdies I got. I got a lot of birdies, but that is how the game was easy that weekend, and I would assume that's a similar capacity of how it felt for Nathan and Missy this past weekend too. Of the game just felt easy for them, you know, and when that is what is in every touring professional player, that is very much in us. But you know, there are very few who bring that out. Let's bring it out. Wes Warren, I have a lot to work on, and we'll tease it. I think that I will be switching putters again this off season.
No way.
I actually, at one point this year, I went back to guards for like a couple rounds. And then I actually finished the season putting the Latitude 64 Faith. But have been working hard with dynamic discs, and think we have something incredibly cool on the way. And it's going to be sweet. I think it's going to be one of the best putters we've come out with in a long time, but I have to wait on the testers to really put them through the ringer and see what we can do with them. But I feel ya. I definitely want to be stinging like a bee a little bit more. Just get it there and want it. E. Nortree, I am not sure. I haven't actually played golf. I was kind of thinking about maybe going a little bit today, just going to do a rip around Hitzman just to get some extra throws.
Do you want to do that when we go to the beach, or do you want to go to the beach?
I'm not sure yet.
I don't mind some lady time too. So.
Yeah. So I definitely want to get out to Tallahassee. I do need to get some good practice in, while leading up to the tournament, because I definitely am looking forward to that.
That's mid-November, right?
I think so. I'd have to double check on the dates.
Mm-hmm.
The Faith compared to the Warden. Okay, so Faith compared to Warden. Warden is like straight and only straight, or like a little bit of turn. The Faith is more overstable and straight kind of thrower. So it took a long time to get one beat up to the point where it kind of started to turn and flip like a Warden would. But I love that. I love that because it reminds me, basically what I'm emulating is like basically taking what's it called? A felon and beating it up through stages of wear. But I'm doing the same thing with a putter. And the Faith really offered that, where if I have a brand new one, it's nice and overstable and I can trust it. And then as I beat it up, I know I can trust it to be a little bit more stable. And if I throw it with hyzer, it's still overstable. But then I have one that I've had for a while now that I throw with hyzer, and it stands up and stays dead straight. And if I throw it flat, I can get it to drift some, and it's really, really fun. So but the other part that it offers is that it's overstable with glide, and that's the most impressive part. The putter that we're looking to create is supposed to be very similar to the Faith, with things that I've liked from previous putters like the P2 and things I liked from the Warden, and just try and pull that all together. And it'll probably be a little less deep than a Faith. That is the goal, so it's a little more comfortable in the hand, but I'm really hoping that in doing so we can keep it on the overstable side. Like as much of as a Faith, or if not a tick more, so we can use them to beat up and without necessarily sacrificing glide. So it should be a really, really fun disc to test out. And the name, I think some people might know, but I'll wait
is
on
it
that.
Public knowledge? I don't think it is.
It's not, so we'll hold off. Yeah.
But, Phil, we did throw the bear.
Oh, the bear's
Eric
good.
was killing it with that.
Yeah.
I threw a heavier one than I like to throw. It's personally, that is like one of my weaknesses about test discs, is that if it's not in a weight range that I would usually throw, it's a pretty dramatic difference. I just don't have the arm speed to throw a 175, but then you bring it down to a 169 and it flies completely differently for me. So for me, it's kind of hard. But that being said, with a little bit of force over angle with it, I was able to get it to glide forever. I was impressed with how far it was flying. And then watching Eric throw and what he could do with it. We played Charlotte's Web, Hornet's Nest. Yeah. We played Hornet's Nest, and Eric threw it a handful of times in the woods, and holy crap, could he get it to do some cool stuff. I think people are gonna really like it. The bear is unique, where it's a disc that likes to turn if you have power, that likes to turn but doesn't turn and burn. I was able to hit it pretty hard, trusting that it would peel over and hold. You hit it hard, but it would come out finessey. Yeah, and it was really, really nice. It's not necessarily a disc I think I would need. I have Hershey. Hi, Hershey. I have Maverick. I have a Lucidex Maverick and Evaders that fly similarly, and I would probably stick to those. But the bear, I think, is... we're going to lose internet if she goes back there. The bear is something that I think people will absolutely love. It will be a beadless putter.
and it will be more stable. So it's, again...
You said B-list. Like, not so good. B-list butter.
Haha. Basically take the things that you love about the Faith, the things you love about a P2, and the things you love about any other beadless putter is what we're trying to really make with the putter that's coming out. It's gonna be awesome. I'm super excited. I am going to test it immensely to
soaking wet.
To make sure it is like spot on with the disc that we're looking for. So.
Why are you so wet?
It's going to be good. It's going to be really good.
Can we get some fish in the chat for Hershey?
Yay.
Because she's our favorite.
Yeah.
Other than Spout and Daisy.
Wes Warren, you're crazy. XD's and
she's actually number 3, isn't she?
What?
Hershey's number 3.
Daisy.
Daisy's like probably our number 1 at this point.
Nice.
Spout's great and all, but...
Yeah.
Did you drool on me in like just a few seconds?
Not having Gaucho. There probably won't be. They're not going to be called the Warden. That's for sure. So.
Yeah, well, when we can announce that, we will.
Yeah.
We just don't want to get.
I really want to get some testers, and that's.
Yeah, it'll be a minute. So just be patient with us. Y'all are gonna know before anybody else, basically. So, so I do want to do a giveaway today. We have a cool little product coming up soon, and this is one of the smaller wonky ones. So, I actually didn't ask Bobby for his permission, but it's a wonky, so. Excuse me. Alright, so, for a giveaway, we got 45 people here. That's awesome. The giveaway is for a Disc Golf Answer Man little baby wonky whale. He's shaped just fine. He's just really small. But, it still fits in my hand just fine because I have little tiny hands. Also, I believe we have a couple mystery whales left before I do the giveaway for this. We have a couple mystery whales, which are these really cool, exclusive, tiny run whale sacks. So essentially, I got some fabric from Madison Walker's mom's mom. She passed away and left behind all of this fabric, and Betsy was sweet enough to let me go dig through it and take whatever I wanted. So we ended up with some really fun, cool, like vintage patterns, and that is what is in the mystery whales. So it's not stuff that's been sold on the website before, and most of them are either one-offs or like the most that was made out of the little pieces of fabric was about 12 to 15, I think was the most that have ever been made. So, and most of them are kind of vintagey. Not all of them, but they're like special patterns. So anyways, if you want a mystery whale, it could be really fun. It could be a fun gift for friends, and I don't think there's many left. So if you do want one, go grab one. Whalesacks.com is the website. And Eric is currently writing in a code that I wanted to tell you guys about too. So if you have a favorite pro, including Eric, that is on the Whale Sacks team, on the website, when you go and buy whatever you want to buy, you'll get $1 off if you use a Killer Whale code. So essentially, it's the word Killer Whale followed by the last name of your favorite pro. So if that's Missy, you put Gannon in there. If it's Eric, it's Oakley. So Killer Whale Oakley, Killer Whale Pierce. That's the same for everybody. You get $1 off, and they get a part of the proceeds from each sale that uses that code. So it's just something cool we're trying to do and test out to help boost our paydays for our pros a little bit. And please use them. Get your $1 off and help support the pros in the meantime. So super cool. I think that's most of the Whale Sack stuff we have going on. We've got some cool projects coming up. I guess one thing I could ask from you guys is if you have anyone that you know, like a podcast you listen to, or a small YouTube channel that you watch other than ours, or anything like disc golf or gaming related. We are trying to get a little more involved and just help support a lot of those small project efforts, because that's where we started. And so we're trying to donate some whale sacks.
What, Hershey? You getting me?
And just help support some of those smaller channels. So if you have any suggestions for podcasts or YouTube channels that you listen to or watch that you would love to see us helping them get started or keep going, please just let us know. Send us a message, or you could write it here.
We would hope for that as well, Dale. So Val Sunho, here it is, Fusion X Felons. This is very much, I think it's the closest thing to the prototype Felons we've ever had. So as a X disc goes, it is not as much as most Lucid X. Maybe the first run of Lucid X, it's probably pretty similar. Alan Ryder, what's up, Greasy?
Greasy. Rocket League, bruh.
That'll help, my friend. That'll definitely help. Good to see you. It was great to meet you out there in at US. So, with this again, this is the closest I think we've had to the prototype run. The first runs, but definitely feels different because of the Fusion plastic and the Fusion X plastic. Like I said, probably closer to the 2018s in stability, not like the Glimmers or the Chameleon runs that we've had lately. Those are very overstable. So this is awesome because this is a disc that I feel like a lot more people will be able to throw, a lot more people will be able to enjoy. And in this Fusion plastic, the Fusion X plastic, it should beat up and get straighter. But what most X Felons do, that's funny to say, is they don't tend to turn. All they end up doing is staying straighter longer. But you're still getting that bite. So they just gain a little bit of glide, they stay straighter longer, and still fade. So the Fusion X should probably follow suit with that. If anything, it might get a little bit of turn after you beat it up a lot, but it's still going to be more stable than most of your stock Felons. So this is sick. And also, this one's like Superman, which is awesome. Tell me it's not Superman.
Yeah, it's actually really perfect. It even looks like the shield.
Yeah, and definitely. That's going in my bag.
Okay. One other thing I want to talk about, and maybe this isn't the best place to ask for advice, but I'm going to anyways. So, y'all know my life is busy. But y'all also know that I'm trying to switch a lot of my focus to flowers. This is so off topic, I'm sorry. So there's this book that I got a year and a half ago. It's called Floret Farms Cut Flowers, right? It was kind of what started. Our wedding is what started.
You weren't listening to me last night.
Just let me.
You weren't listening to me last night.
Anyways. Okay, so here's the thing. I know a lot of stuff. I listen to a lot of podcasts. I read books. I am gaining all of this knowledge every single day from just all of these other sources for growing flowers, growing plants, all the stuff I'm doing. But y'all already know I am so busy. I have 2 businesses now, and I love the garden stuff, and I want more of my time to be focused on that, and we're getting there. With all the help that I have, we're getting there. That I'll be able to put more time into that. So, this flower book that I had, I've been following her for a long time, and she does a online workshop for a limited number of people. Hey! And they didn't do it last year because of the pandemic. Even though it was online. Well, it used to be in person, I think. Mm-hmm. Anyways, is this the wrong time of year to discuss gardening? Not here.
Not in Florida.
This is prime time gardening in Florida, actually. Summer you kind of have to take a break because things die, and now everybody gets back to gardening. Not that I ever stopped. But anyways, long story short.
Thanks, Val.
They just announced the next one, and it's $2,000. But it goes from November to March. I'm not sure how involved it is, and my main concern, it's expensive. So that's concerning. But then also, that's a lot of time. But it would give me all of the knowledge and tools to be a legitimate, professional, extremely well-rounded, knowledgeable florist.
Can you answer the question?
Spelt's gonna drink our coffee.
Did you hear what I said last night?
Say hey? Hold please, special guest. Hi Paige. Hello.
World champ.
You will show up here in a second. It's a little delayed.
Hi Archie.
Streamlabs.
I found a cool house out there.
Did you?
In the neighborhood?
Cool. On 12th Street. In the tree tunnel.
Everyone's gonna move here.
That's like kind of like north and east hill, which is like that area where Betsy lives.
It's really close by though, like on the corner house.
Yes.
As soon as you go in the tree tunnel.
I think that's the one with Tina. That's the one you liked. The corner one.
So pretty.
Oh, it's expensive for Pensacola though. It's like $400,000.
I could tell it looks.
But it has more land than most. It's got really nice light and it's updated. It's really pretty on the inside. Yeah.
Let's get some fish in the chat for
Paige.
Pierce.
Look, you already got a bunch of Paige.
Oh my god.
Fish in the chat. I told Paige about fish in the chat this morning. Explaining our very strange.
It's strange yet healthy addiction to fish.
That's the new question.
She showed me all the dishes.
Yeah. The new question when I'm out there, instead of like asking about Eric being in the water, is now what's with the fish in the chat thing?
Yes.
People ask me all the time.
All the time. They're like, what is this?
Wes Warren says he loves you, Paige.
Is that Avenue?
Get out of here.
12th.
I think it's Av.
I think they're all abs. Right?
Duder's, quit trying to eat my plants, you butt.
Yeah, you got it?
Yeah, I found it.
Hey, get.
Oh yeah, wow.
She's gonna hiss at me. Alright, we got a problem with this
looking
desk
out.
already.
It's probably really nice.
What's the problem?
This cat.
Because now Spout can get to the plants. Oopsie.
Unfazed.
Panic.
You're all wet!
I do have a little. Oh, this is my little spray bottle for her.
Mm-hmm.
Built in 1950.
Why?
You're like surprised. I've done that to you how many times?
But why?
Every time you're like, why? So Missy's gonna move down here. Paige and Alyssa are gonna move down here.
I didn't say yes. I just said I liked it.
You did say let's buy a house already.
Wow, look at that shower!
Are
you kidding
Oh my
me?
god, it's massive.
It's got 2 shower heads and it's like you could have a freaking wheelchair.
We'd come shower at your house, so you don't want that.
Oh my god! Even that side too.
Whoa,
That's
3.
my selling point.
That's
A good shower.
Heck
that's
yeah.
your sunroom.
Yeah.
Is that shower? Yeah, we've been talking a lot about houses lately. Obviously Eric and I look at houses all the time because we just buy one all the time.
Yeah, why not?
Which is weird. But yeah, Missy, as we already discussed, just took down the $30,000
So sick.
end of the year little pot there. So
Is that good?
they're legitimately gonna come down and maybe look at houses. Either way, they're probably gonna stay with us for a little while. So super excited. We love it here. We can't stop talking about it and how much we like it. So there's that. There's Zach said hi.
Make sure you guys join the Discord.
Paige, are you going to Hawaii this year?
I think so, yeah. Not for too long though. Last year I went for 2 months.
Yeah.
This one will probably only be like a week or 2. Probably two weeks.
Yeah, why not stretch that out a little
Here's
bit.
the thing, while you're here, if you want to go see that house, you guys could meet Lorraine, and she's
Lorraine's
adorable.
Yeah, I texted with her last time.
Did
Yeah,
you?
last-
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
last year
perfect,
we were-
perfect,
She's
yes.
amazing.
Yeah.
She could get you guys into that house like ASAP.
She's quick. She got us looking at houses the day after we
Nice.
asked her about it. So
Yeah.
she's
Cool.
awesome.
She knows. She gets it.
We have a great realtor. She's hilarious. And
She's
she loves us.
Yeah.
She comments on all our stuff. You guys are the cutest couple I know. She's great.
makes us feel
She
really
has
cool.
short purple and pink hair. Wears like
She always is dolled up,
cheetah,
dressed to the
like,
nines,
yeah, like you
no
think
matter
she was
what.
going on like
She's going girls' night
an excursion
just
or
to show you a
something.
house. Like she's
so
looking
funny.
good. Like
Uh-huh.
she knows what she's doing.
I love
It's and she's so nice.
She's so southern.
Yes, that southern hospitality is
She's awesome.
thick. It's very funny.
Thick.
It's so funny, man.
Y'all got any quick questions for Paige while she's here? You better hurry up. Well, somebody asked what your off-season plans were.
We were gonna go to New Zealand, but we just found out it's impossible for us currently.
With COVID stuff?
Mhm.
Yeah, I kind of figured. They're pretty strict on visitation stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
So we're thinking Spain or Chile,
yeah.
somewhere Spanish speaking and warm.
We're going to the Dominican Republic
Oh wow.
at the end of November.
mhm.
Nice.
That'll
be
be really fun.
Gonna be very fun.
What's gonna be there?
My sisters are going, so we're kind of doing like a double date.
Cool.
They had their honeymoon there last year,
I love
or
it.
the year before, and then yeah, they wanted to go back, and we're like, y'all want to go?
Cool. Yeah, I have a, like on my Airbnb, I have like a folder that says
Just enjoy. We do
2021
not get
off-season.
fan
And it's like-
passes, but I think we can
Yeah,
get
with all your Airbnbs.
something
That's
like
awesome.
caddy passes and stuff. But we haven't been given like tickets to the game to give to friends and stuff.
Oh no.
That'd be something cool that they might potentially offer in the future when things are selling out. But or we open up the amount of people who can come to the events where they'll have enough to give to the pros. I think would be sweet.
But if you show up, like you always get a caddy pass, but if you know, you show up with
Your
3
family
caddies,
or whatever.
typically they don't say anything.
Yeah, they've been pretty good, but
If
I
they
feel like
ride
that's
with
gonna
you.
change as the sport changes and grows.
Yeah.
D. Lillo, how long will it take us to not touch plastic? I was just talking about going to throw. Because I love disc golf right now, so I definitely want to go throw here soon. What about you? You taking some time off?
Today? Like, are we throwing today?
I was thinking
I was
about
just
going
asking like how
to go
long do
play.
you take off and like not touch plastic in general?
Yeah, I was going to do my own
I
thing.
think it's different depending on like how hard you go in the season. Like, if you go too hard, you're kind of just like, hell yeah, the season's over.
Need
But
a break.
I feel like I kind of spaced it out to where I'm still like itching to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We love the game, so it's really hard to stay away. I had to stay away for 6 weeks last year because of my elbow, and it was awful. So,
Yeah.
and I don't want that again.
Gaucho, if you go to pagepierce.com, there's a whale sack right there
I got
with
sacks.
Paige's logo on it, but also she's got some really cool discs on here. Super easy website to remember. It's literally just her name. There's shirts for ladies. That's a big
Got
deal.
lots of ladies' shirts.
And then some really
This one.
cool discs. Oh yeah, that one right there. Look at all these pretties. So yeah, go check out pagepierce.com. Buy yourself a Page whale sack and get some gear too. You have some cool hats too that I keep seeing all over the place. So very, very cool.
Lots of hats.
Let's see. But yeah, we'll probably do some different designs. We'll see. But there's some on there still.
Awesome.
Maybe one that says passion.
I like it. We did figure
Great
some
name
out,
for a
right?
disc,
Yeah.
by the way.
Thanks.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah. I like
Genius.
Did I tell you the name for... They haven't told them, but the name for the disc that I'm
So
trying to
you're
make?
just.
Well, I'm just teasing them.
Is it? I'm just kidding. I think we chatted about it in Vermont, but I
think
can't
so.
remember.
Probably. That's all Eric ever talks about. This is contract and
Yes,
frisbee.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Like, great name.
Yeah.
Like, especially fitting the DD theme and everything.
Uh-huh.
It's just like, it's
Uh-huh.
gonna be good.
Uh-huh.
So, fun.
Very cool.
They were just talking about the Supreme line being announced. So DD is doing basically the same thing as the Royal line, but they're doing it for the 10-year anniversary. They're re-releasing an Escape, Trespass, Fugitive that will be completely retooled, and it's supposed to be between a Verdict and a Justice, and then a Supreme line Judge to be that line of discs for the next year. So we have...
And it is a different plastic. It's like
Fusion X? Or what did
No.
you guys just come out?
It's
Fusion
more like...
X is new, yeah.
The Royal stuff is the
It's all
same
that
thing that it's kind of more, it's on the fusion side, but it's a more durable fusion side. It's like it's coming out with very little flashing and different things, so it's really, really
I thought
nice.
this would be stiffer than it is.
Me
It's
too.
still got some give. Oh! What the hell?
Was that Hershey?
Hershey, called me.
watch it?
I think she just wants to play, but she doesn't understand things. Yeah, it's not
It's
as
stiff,
stiff
actually. Stiffer than I grabbed what that white one was.
And that one's less.
Verdict, that one was kind of
A little more
flimsy, but this
soft.
one's definitely more stiff.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you threw...
It still
you
feels
remember
like
that pink
fusion to me,
belly?
but
Uh-huh.
That's what these fly like, maybe a
Uh-huh.
tick more,
Uh-huh.
but in like a grippier plastic.
That was my baby.
Yeah. But we're gonna, like, with that lineup, the Supreme stuff, it's just gonna be a cool for the 10-year anniversary. I think the Escape will be a good seller. Hopefully it's, flies right. I think the Trespass might be something that people will actually really, really like, because the Trespass is real good.
Everybody loves it.
And I don't necessarily think I would throw something like a Fugitive because I've never really thrown a disc that is between a Verdict or a Justice. I haven't even really thrown a disc that is like a Verdict. I just throw EMAC Truths, and then if I want to, I'll just power down to a Felon.
Yeah, that's what I do too.
Yeah.
I
You
don't
got a
really
buzz.
have that I actually have like Bob with this craft. He sent me like he's basically Gabe, y'all's Gabe, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
He sent me like a bunch of overstable mids because I was telling him like
Trying to
I
find
need
something
yeah
in that slot.
like maybe I should put an overstable mid in my bag, but I do the same thing.
Yeah.
Just like either club down on a Raptor or
Yeah.
overstable buzz.
It feels the same. Like,
Uh-huh.
to me, I feel a little like I'm more in control where I'm not. I haven't been in a situation where I'm like, man, if I just had this mold.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I've been able to make
how
both
many
work.
freaking felons do you have in your bag?
6.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. So that's I think a part of it. I mean, like I've seen people throw Maltas, BuzzOS, Wasps,
Hornet.
drones, Hornets,
Yeah.
like as that for if you're talking the Discraft
I used to
lineup, and
throw
they
a
all.
Wasp, and I liked it a lot.
Uh-huh.
Like
I
that
threw the
was
Wasp back in the day.
fantastic.
But if you find a good buzz, like why wouldn't you just use that? Like I feel like
Uh-huh.
that's the best feeling. Like
Yeah,
that's why I like the EMAC. Like
Uh-huh.
it feels so good in my hand
That's what
that
I
why
do
would I
currently,
do
yeah.
why now if that disc gets straight then you're in trouble.
Uh-huh.
But that's why you just have to cycle your discs. So
So we need some questions, or we need a question to do this giveaway. Any ideas?
sure. I don't know.
How many plants are in Tina's house?
I don't even know that number.
On the inside.
I just love
That's
On the
still that's
inside.
that's
You gonna go count?
Sure.
all right. The plants that we can see.
I have 4 in my room.
Okay, yeah. How many plants are in this room?
Okay, there we go.
That's a good.
Does that one count?
Mm-hmm.
I cut it.
I think all plants count. Yeah.
All right. I got a number.
Okay, we'll just go with whatever you came up with.
Yeah. All right.
You didn't forget Spike Lee, did you?
I did not forget Spike Lee. I have the number. Guess if you want to win this whale sack.
First to guess
Put it in the
wins
chat.
whale sack.
How many plants are in this room?
4. Justin, do you know me at all? It's not 4.
It's over 9,000.
Almost, Zach.
More. Not that many.
42.
Whoa! Look at all these comments coming in.
It's fun. This is how we usually do our giveaways.
I think it's-
Why are some of them green like that?
because
There
they
are members. Are YouTube
toddler
members?
whales.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you can. It's like Patreon. You can set like different.
Ah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet.
I feel like people are multiple times guessing.
They can.
Yeah, they can.
Oh,
they can,
really?
Yeah.
Just first person to get it.
All of them. It's a good answer.
Not quite.
Have you
There's
seen
many
it
more
yet?
I want.
Nope.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a lot of numbers up here.
Ooh, that was close.
Oh my god. Come on, y'all. I don't even know the answer.
Oh my
but-
gosh, so many people. Oh, there it is. Justin Choi. There are 26 plants in here. That is the first 26. Justin Choi.
That's a big number.
26.
We
Wow.
have a link for them for the giveaway.
Way to go,
I
Justin.
believe I sent
I know
it.
we're a little delayed, but Justin got there.
Did I send that link to you on Facebook?
I don't recall.
Hershey, why'd you swap me?
She just wants to play.
Why?
I think I emailed it to you.
Oh.
1 second. Who got it?
Justin Choi.
Justin, who originally guessed 9.
4. He guessed 4.
Or 4, yeah, 4. I thought 9 was funny, I guess. Okay, here it is. Whalesacks.com/giveaways.
Alyssa.
Justin Choi with 26. I think still delayed.
Giveaways. Okay, Justin, go there. Fill out that form, please. Submit your order, and Steph will get this in the mail to you. Also, just a reminder to go follow.
Disc Golf Answer Man.
Yeah, go subscribe because we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so Bobby can monetize Disc Golf Answer Man. It'll be a great way for him to
And it's free to
have a little
subscribe.
income from that. Yeah,
It's
free.
legitimately free. So if you have a YouTube account and you're on here, go subscribe.
And
please.
I know most of you already did because we did that giveaway, which I still need to send out. So sorry,
I got it. I'll
I
get
just
it.
got home. But,
I'll get it faster, dear.
Yes, I have a giveaway to give out because y'all are awesome. Oh, Ryan Newton, just in time. Yeah, we're almost done though. We're at 1 hour and 4 minutes right now.
All right. Channel is posted right there. That is Disc Golf Answer Man. Appreciate you, Fig.
Thank you, Ryan. Yeah, so go. Oh, sorry,
Right,
Eric.
blocked you.
Yeah, Go subscribe to Disc Golf Answer Man. Hopefully y'all know Eric, Bobby Brown, and Robert McCall on Mondays are doing Disc Golf Answer Man. It will be on YouTube, and we are trying to get them to 1,000 subscribers. What is it at now?
Check out the Discord if you want to check out the Foxwood stuff, but also you guys are amazing.
Also, if you have multiple YouTube channels, go subscribe with your other YouTube channels. I think I have 5 YouTube accounts, just like Google accounts, right? So I went and subscribed on all of my different accounts, so make sure you go do that. We're at 211 subscribers, so there's a long way.
That's about 30 up from what we had last night while we were streaming.
Awesome.
So that's we're moving in the right direction.
Gonna go create a bunch of accounts and subscribe. That's my boy, Zach. Do it.
We're pretty sure we could. There's a way to pay for subscribers somewhere.
I'm sure there is. I think other countries do that. All right. Well, thank you as always for being here. We are gonna get our day started. Probably go to the beach. Eric might go play some disc golf. I definitely need some food. And I put a desk together already today, so you know I had a pretty productive morning at least, and might just go chill the rest of the day. I love you all. Y'all are awesome.
You're amazing. Thank you for the support.
Yeah, and so tune in next Tuesday, but make sure you are on Twitch so you'll get notifications when we go stream over there. Eric will be more than me because I have a life.
Wow.
So we love you, and we'll see you on the stream, and we'll see you next Tuesday.
Sounds great.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, everybody.
Because I have a life.